Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, this is going to be part 2 of replacing the fire alarm system. If you haven't watched part 1, I would recommend you watch that video. In the last video, we installed our new fire alarm control panel, the Firelight MS9200 UDLS addressable fire alarm control panel. So this is the new panel for the system. If I can find a key here, I'll open it up. So in the last video we installed the panel, did all the wiring in it, and in this video we have all our addressable devices to do. Well, almost all of them. We've got all the pull stations, we've got all the heat detectors, we've got one smoke, that's not a smoke detector. That's not a smoke detector. We've got one smoke detector and we're still missing one. So I guess maybe I'll set one address at the last one, and then I'll have one address missing maybe that I'll manually add in later. I don't know. We'll get to that. Let's get started with replacing our pull stations. Ooh, this guy's pigtailed. Okay. Hate pigtails. Now this box here is going to be a little bit small for the BG12 LXs, but we'll have to go with it because I would like to get the box though made for them eventually. Let's open up one of these new pull stations. We'll do this guy right here. Ripped the staple out already, I guess. Here's our pull station. And here's 2 firelight keys. One less, now it went under the couch. Gonna put one in our panel since we don't have a key for it. I have a firelight key, but it's on my key ring. So, yeah. Keep that one in the panel. I suppose we can use the screws that the pull station came with as well. They're Phillips. I really don't like Phillips. I have some 632s with a Robbie bit, but I guess I'll use the Phillips. These had Moretz on them, so we're gonna restrip them. Wire strippers are nice and warm because they were just sitting in front of the heater. I should do that more often. Now line low doesn't matter, they're going to go on the same terminals. I've installed a lot of these pull stations over my time, but none on my personal system. I'm cheating, I'm doing stripping 2 at once and it's not always working out so good for me. Now the screws on these pull stations, just about gouged my thumb real hard there, are real stiff when you first get the pull station. Now you don't need to be alarmed, no pun intended, because that's how they come. Notifiers are the same way. So here's our negative. We'll put both our negative wires underneath there, or black wires. It would have been more nice of me to leave more wire for myself. More nice, is that a word? Definitely not proper grammar. Now we'll do both our positives. There we go, all wired up. In the world of conventional, you'd be done, but this is addressable, so we need to set this as device 1, so we leave our tens place at 1 and set our ones place at 1, and then we can close up our pull station and we're done. Okay, this will be our next device. It looks like it's a new pull station, but it's actually not. It's actually an NVG12LX, so it's the same thing but Notifier's version, made for their flash scan protocol, which would work on Lightspeed or Firelight panels, though it's not UL listed for it. But I won't be doing that because I removed the addressable module and made it conventional, so that won't work. As you can see, the module that would be there has been removed. Something else I should mention is I have my blue and red used as positive and brown and black used as negative, though that's not proper. Black and blue are normally negative, brown and red are positive. I just didn't know my color coding quite as well when I did this system, wired it a few years ago, so that is why the wrong colors are like that. Take another new pull station. This one's kind of stuck in the box for some reason. Here we go. New pull station. And we should have keys somewhere, though it appears I lost them somewhere. Next device. Now for this device we have alarm or a pull station that's already been owned and used in a different location. I got 3 brand new ones and 1 used one. This used one, I'm going to be putting the used one in that room because it's the one that looks worse. It's got the older Firelight logo before they said Honeywell, and it's all dirty, so this one's going in a storage room that's not going to get seen too often, so I think that would be the better decision to put this one in there. One thing what's nicer about the old one is the terminals have been loosened for me. Our device address will be set to 3. 1, 2, 3. if we go right around the door here, we have our spot for our next device. The old device is already down because in the last video I showed me running the wire to connect the two zones together to make one Class A loop for the SLC. You can strip back this side. Now the last of our new devices. It's really fun opening up brand new devices. Not too often that I actually get brand new devices. Next. This one will be set to device number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Come on. There we go. So now this guy right here, this would be my 5th device. I would set it to address number 5. Actually, I could set it to address number 1 since it knows the difference between detectors and modules. That would be a detector. Pull station is considered a module. So I could set this to 1 and then go 1 through 4 again, but I'd probably just end up setting it to 5. And I don't have a detector to replace it because I have one smoke detector and I want to use that one in the center of the room for the main detector. So I'm going to skip this one and I'll set the next one to 6 because then I'll leave room for this one to be set to 5. So for now I still have to take it down because I need my loop to go through. You guys are massive are from make your device on the box. Take a bit of a sinker. Try to just go your center. From now on, you just don't see it. You can do your super kaya to kaya ko. Yung mga basong sun yung basement na beta may kumo. O ga yung gusto so sa mga mga bagay ko sa tempo sa tempo sa buhay siya. Kaya ko sin and all all sin ay kaya ko hand this. Then for the thank you. And ko gi ang sa din for the life yung na. What you gonna say? There and bar class here. Alright, that's all our pull stations. Now we're getting into detectors. So we're going to be replacing a heat detector with another heat detector, but addressable heat detector. This is going to be the H365. These are the newest addressable detectors from Firelight. These replace the H355s. base and our detector. Now our RA terminal, that's for like a remote LED light sort of thing, so we're not going to be using that. Now on our detector, we need to take off the dust cap, just like that. As you can see, this, you know this one's a heat detector because it has this little symbol on it. Woohoo, come into focus, let's go. Our last device would be device 5, so we're going to do this one. Set this one to device number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Since our last one would have been 5. And now I like to line up these 3 marks on this side with the 3 marks right there. There's only one side that has those 3, so that's it. And there we have it. Nice looking detector. The next device we replace will be the system sensor i3, which is way up there. It's like 12 feet up there, so it's going to be less fun to do since I don't have an 8-foot ladder. Probably should for this one though. 6 foot's a little bit short, but either way, let's replace it. For this guy, we will be using the SD365. There it is. Looks pretty much the same as the H365. And this is the detector that I need another one of to go up here. But this spot's the more important one because it will sense smoke from everywhere. The other one's kind of a little ways away to sense any smoke coming from over here. So we'll do this one now. Now our last device will be this guy in the washroom, which is a smoke and heat combination, and we're going to be replacing it with just a heat, because this could be a washroom and you wouldn't want steam getting all in your smoke detector. Heat detectors are more robust for that sort of applications, so that's what we're going to be putting in here. No. Here. Now this guy will be address number 8, which is the second highest we can go without having to put our tens place over to 10. They only go up to 9. So that should be all my points into the system. So we're gonna power on the system here. I hope everything's alright. So let's power the system on. Initializing. Clear that trouble. No devices installed. Okay. So, we got some work to do here. Still auto programming. This guy just blinked again. Nothing else is blinking though. This guy isn't blinking, or I guess polling, I should say. This guy's not doing anything. This detector's not doing anything. This pull station's not doing anything. That detector, well, that one's doing something. Oh no, this one's doing something. This is very exciting. That guy just was polling. Well, this is the most fun I've had in a long time. Whoa, look at that! They all be blinking. Oh, look at that, we're done. So can I scroll through, I guess? I'm not sure if I'm done or what. Guess I'll escape. I could go to 2-point program. Well, there we go. Systems all programmed. Garage fire protection system. System all normal. I've got names on every device. Let's just do a module. We'll do our front pull station 001. Front door pull. So I've got everything named. Everything programmed, time and date set correctly. All I'm waiting for to complete the system is a couple 3/4 inch knockout fillers for 2 on the top and 1 on the side there. Yeah, so just a couple knockout fillers. And obviously the detector, which maybe I'll make a separate video on how to add a point to an existing system that you ran an auto program on. We'll see. Anyways, that about wraps it up for this video. And I know you guys will probably want to see a test, so I'll do a test on camera. Let me know if for some reason you don't want to see a test or any special requests that you have. So yeah, let me know any tests or requests or what you want to see from this system. This system gives us a lot of opportunity to demonstrate new types of fire alarm systems, that being addressable. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. So test video will be coming out soon, and maybe you guys could leave me a whole bunch of questions and stuff that you want me to go over, and I could kind of make a question and answers video with this new system, answering a whole bunch of questions, because I know you guys will have lots of questions. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video and these couple videos, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Leave any comments or questions down below. Thanks for watching.